Okay, next one up is Year Unknown. It is yet another game that was inspired by Nisance. And no, I keep doing these lately, but I enjoy them. I do not enjoy how this thing is displaying on my screen, though. It is stuck somewhere between both monitors and is like halfway down it. Do you see how my mouse is stuck right there? It's actually like that is the bottom of my screen. I cannot get my mouse. Oh good, I cannot get it on the options button. Arrow keys? There we go. Yeah. So it's capturing perfectly on the XSplit. So I can... There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna increase the game sound a little bit more again so we can have a little bit of that text-to-speech. Oh no. Okay. So yes, this is the demo for Year Unknown. It is kind of like Project Structural 1, where both of them I actually found because of Nisance. And as far as I remember, both of them were directly saying, you know, from the devs, like, hey, this was directly inspired by Nisance. We're trying to go for that same type of feel and whatnot. No interface AI found. To use the library systems, please find and connect to an available interface AI. Okay, I think this one is going to be maybe slightly more blatant with its blam reference or influence. Inspiration. Who are you? What am I? Hello. Huh? There we go. Ending incubation process. Oh, okay. Interrupt from unknown source. Rerouting. You are needed. What should I do? Unknown. Incubation complete. Whoa. Okay. There is some weird... Oh, God. Okay. I do not like that. Smooth camera? I think that might be it. There we go. Oh, hey, look at that. We move at a pretty good speed, actually. Hello? Notice this node is in diagnostic mode. Display diagnostic information. Yes. Year. Unknown. Location. Coordinates. Library diagnostics report found. Displaying. Error code. Hexadecimal number detected. Emergency solution has been initiated. Okay. Notice... no. No, we're good. Growth center status not operational. Operational log, most recent first. Temporary reactivation redacted for some reason. 827,000 repeated entries. System shut down. Earlier log entries missing. Okay. So, not a critique of this game, but just a lot of them, like Fallout, for example, what's it, Fallout 4 is really kind of guilty of that type of stuff. It's just like, activate terminal, and it's like, oh, what information is available on this thing, and it's just, you know, you can use the terminal just for it to say, like, oh, this terminal is unusable. Like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. You could have just had the thing be a broken terminal. No, Node interfaces detected. Activating selection. AL024. Interface AI found. Establishing link. Hello? Whomst are you? Hello? Wait, are you human? I don't know, are you? You have to be human. Nothing else can interact with nodes. But if you're here, that means that there are still people out there. Where did you come from? Have you seen anyone else? Slow down. What's going on? Who are you? Where am I? Oh no. You really don't have a clue what's going on, do you? Okay. I think we can help each other out here. You're the first human I've seen in a long time, and I want to find out why. As for you, I can help answer all the questions that you have. I am an interface AI. That means I can interface with nodes like this one, and tell you about the data connected to them. All you have to do is let me hook into your neural interface. What's that? Yes, everyone has a neural interface. You wouldn't be able to talk to me if you didn't. I'm not so sure. Well, I guess I can't blame you, but if you change your mind, feel free to come back anytime. Okay. I'll let you in. Glad to hear it. And it's done. Oh, and one last thing. Your brain is mine now. My AI code is AL024, but you can call me Al. Oh, dang. Yeah, I like it when you can't even see the dang top of the thing. Node interfaces detected. Select a node interface, AL24. This is a general info node. It has basic information on the library, but not much else. Oh wait, you probably don't even know what the library is. It's kind of everything. I mean, technically, it's the name for the large archive of human knowledge. That's the data that these nodes draw from. But the data is stored basically everywhere, so it's easier to just say that everything is the library. But that's a lot of data. It is. Maybe it's just part of my programming, but the sheer amount of knowledge out there excites me. Just knowing that there's so much to find out there, it takes a lifetime to even see a fraction of it. Is it ever possible to even see all of it? Well, technically yes. The universe isn't infinite, but it would take eons to actually do it. Well, let's move forward, though. If I remember correctly, there's a few more nodes in this area. Wasn't really expecting dialogue. Kelly. You need to find the net terminal genes, Kelly. Kelly. This interface is connected to a network. There's a log of transmissions. Most of these transmissions were sent a long time ago, but one is actually very recent. It's a distress call and it's coming from the center. As for the contents of the signal, there's a key to unlock something. That's strange. Very. Why send a distress call without a message? And what's even at the center of the library? Okay, yep, key whatever downloaded. Okay. This node has info on... Oh, of course. A city. There's a city past this door. A city? Like, with other people? I know there was a city nearby, but I didn't know it was so close. It's crazy. First I run into you, and now a full city. It's been a while since things have been so eventful. Okay, what if no one's there? Well, we can just keep looking then. Same as I've been doing for a very long time now. Oh, and we got that key earlier. Let me see if it works. Oh god, I'm having a stroke. Let me see if it works right here. Bingo. Let's head in. Ah, yes, city. Most inhuman-looking, inhospitable place. Alright. This is the primary database for the city. If there's anyone down here, this will tell us. I haven't seen anyone so far. Let's see. It looks like you're right. You're the only one here. I should have expected it, but with your appearing, I had hoped. And we can just keep looking then. You're right. They must have gone somewhere. But what happened here? Why did they leave? Boredom. And not a very big thing to leave an entire city over, is it? And maybe it's a factor, but I can't imagine it being the only reason. Oh my god, how much dialogue is this gonna have? Terminal, many terminals, another terminal down there. BO 307. Good, body odor bot 307.
I'm sorry about that. You caught me in sleep mode. I wasn't expecting to be woken up for a while. Ever, really. What the hell are you doing here?
I walked here.
Yeah, very funny. None of my business, I guess. Yeah.
Aren't you gonna, like, hook into my neural interface or something?
I'm done with that. Well, maybe. Yeah, nah, forget it. Bye.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. There's information here on an AI like me. Like I told you before, I exist to sort through the information that the library has. Data without organization isn't useful at all. It's just a random mess. And that's where I come in. I can do that organization and let people like you have easy access to it. Yeah, it sounds convenient. It really isn't all that complicated. I'm just able to do it very fast. Oh, well, okay, I kind of butchered the previous one. It's all about patterns. I compare the data to what I've seen before. If there is a similarity to something I know, I can make a connection. Enough of those connections and you create a web of relationships and correlations. Of course, as an AI, we can do a bit more than just categorization. We can fill in missing metadata and even tell if information is falsified or not. And, well, we can also just chat. Not to brag, but I used to be pretty popular for my conversations. What happened?
I don't know. Fewer and fewer people interacted with me. A long time passed, and then you appeared. And that's pretty much all I know.
Can you help it?
Not unless something really interesting is going on.
Oh yeah, the city where you can just, like, fall to your death in a lot of different spaces. It's good. So, I don't... like, what's up with that? Why has it got, like, a fish scale thing going on? Is it supposed to be a home or a prison? You also cannot get up that.
This is fun. It's an entire database full of games. People love these. But there's a lot here that hasn't been touched in a long time.
Can we play one?
I can't, unfortunately, but there should at least be one you can play on the interface selection. Just a warning, some of them can be hard to get a hang of.
Huh. 8972. Do I need to know that?
There's nothing else of interest here.
There is no jump, at least not in space.
This interface can control the elevators going to the other layers of the city. Usually they're automatic, but for whatever reason, they're in manual mode now. And just our luck, they're shut down too. To my knowledge, you can't override a manual shutdown, so it looks like this is a no-go. This is so bizarre. Who would shut down the elevator?
The heck is this?
There's a teleporter here. We might be able to use it to get closer to the center and find the source of that signal. Let me see if I can get this working. No, it's protected. I don't have the key. Another AI might have it, but I don't know where you could find one.
I found an AI called Bo, but they didn't seem to be interested.
Well, that's an issue. Try talking to them again. Maybe tell them about the teleporter. There's got to be a way to convince them to help.
I just find it kind of funny that there's a AI that just doesn't want to do anything at all anyway. I like how these are supposed to be like cryopods or something, but they look like the Kowalski preservation chambers from frickin' Fallout.
Nuclear protection on a budget. Oh, this is a growth center. I was right near one when you found me.
I woke up in something like this.
Oh, that would make sense, but why just you? As far as I know, you're the only one to come from the GCs lately.
Could have been a mistake.
Well, that's practically impossible. The library doesn't malfunction. If it did, we'd probably have bigger things to worry about. There has to be a reason for your arrival. I just don't know what. Unless, what if it has to do with the distress call?
Maybe.
I'll keep thinking about it. In the meantime, let's see what else we can find.
So what, am I like a clone? Test tube baby or something? I do kind of like how the text stays on the screen when you leave it.
These are all living spaces for the people that lived here. There's something I always thought was odd about you humans. I mean, you have so much space to live in, but most of you choose to spend most of it in a tiny area.
Let's see.
If I could go anywhere, I'd take full advantage of it.
These houses don't seem particularly comfortable.
Well, not right now. The library is shaped by people. They adjust it and it adjusts to them. If it stays isolated for too long, it returns to a sort of default state. I don't have an external camera, but if I had to guess, this whole city probably looks like that.
There's a teleporter to the center nearby.
Yes, I'm aware. I have a key for it. Where are you going?
I found an AI called Owl, and we found a distress call coming from the center.
From the center? Alright. I might be willing to help you a bit. But I'll need to hook into your neural interface. And you know what? I've been stuck here for a while. Wouldn't hurt to stop by some of the nearby interfaces.
Which ones does he mean?
Oh, sorry for being a downer here earlier.
AI like me were created to sort and index the library's vast network of databases. Humanity always struggled with data, preserving it, managing it, and even using it. The library got so vast that it was impossible for anyone to make any sense of it. Facts mixed with fiction, high art mixed with a sea of nonsense. And so, AI were created to clean up the mess, or at least help sort through it. The uncomfortable truth is that it's an imperfect system. There's no real way to distinguish truth from lies, or even from fiction. We just take what's given to us and try to find the patterns.
Alright.
Yeah, games. I have to admit, it's one of the better ways to spend time. You can play them again and again and still get some enjoyment. There's not much you can say that about. Of course, it can't last forever. Eventually you get bored and move on. Make up a new game or even change up an old one. Over time, they've invented some very complicated ones. The ones here would take months, maybe even years to explain. This is a growth center.
Yeah, I recognize it.
Well, you should. You don't know how else you'd exist.
What do you mean?
I'm saying you were probably born from one of these growth centers. The thing is, that should be impossible.
Why?
The city isn't the only place that's empty. Nobody's been born for thousands of years.
So I'm the only one?
Most likely, yes.
But yeah, frickin' Buddy here just having a Neuralink and then just multiple AIs in his head just, you know, just kind of talking to him. Our guy is definitely going to stay sane.
Looks like we've arrived at the teleport you were talking about. Do you want me to unlock it?
Yep.
I've enabled the teleporter, but the other AIs started the process, so ultimately they have to turn it on.
Hey! The teleporter's unlocked now. Oh fuck, I've lost my voice for the other AI. Oh shite. Looks like the other AI did it. I'm glad they decided to help. In any case, I've enabled the teleporter. Step in whenever you're ready.
as we get deconstructed atom by atom. You know, Star Trek teleporter issue of just like, are you still you? You will arrive at your destination soon. You will arrive soon. Why, are you gonna give me, like elevator music? I like that it just cuts to a red area and it's just completely silent. Like, ah, yes, you are dead now.
Not big surprise. Goodbye.
I. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. Error boarding. Well, that is certainly a way of ending a demo. Okay, so, it's doing good for the, like, general kind of, like, vibe. There is so much dialogue. I was not expecting that much dialogue. That was 26 minutes, according to Steam, with like 20 minutes of it being me reading dialogue, I think, and then like 6 minutes of me actually like walking around and exploring. So, oh boy, that was a lot of dialogue, and I kind of hope they don't have the sheer volume of dialogue here, because I kind of feel more like I'm playing a visual novel that happens to be in Blam. I'm not saying that that is necessarily a bad thing, just, you know, just actively trying to read it all and stream it. It is kind of like grating on my throat, so. But yeah, there you go. That is Year Unknown. It is apparently actually available right now for $10. Also apparently has a free soundtrack, so I think I will just take that. Yes, I think I will indeed do that. Yes, I will take that soundtrack. But yeah, I like it enough to go back to it. I will think about picking up in the future. Right now, I just got so much stuff on my backlog that I want to do. You know, like I still got to do Fugue and Void. I have, oh god, what else? I think I got like 10, 20 other things. I still need to go back to like Pacific Drive and finish up Pharaoh. I still want to go back to Diplomacy as an option. There's so many different things I want to go back to. I don't know when I will be doing Year Unknown, but I would like to do it at some point. I don't know if the game is in the full release state right now. I think it might be. I thought it was early access. Huh. The game seems to be in a fully released state, but it's apparently only about an hour long. So it's like, I think the demo is already showing you like a third or a half of the game? Huh. Well, I'll definitely need to check this out in the future and finish it off. I doubt it's going to take the demo's save spot, so I'll have to kind of like speedrun a lot of that area that we just were in, but yeah. I'll have to check that out later. I like it enough to take a look at it and actually get it, so. But that'll be it for now, so until next time, I don't know what I will be doing next time, but I think next time I will actually be taking a look at Fugue and Void finally, and I found another one called Black Shard, which I kind of vaguely knew of before, and I avoided it for some reason that I don't remember. So, have a good one. Until next time.